Would you look at this? A thoughtful, intelligent comment from an Australian. That is intelligent, thoughtful, Australian. You don't hear those words together in the same sentence very often, do you? Right, what's he saying? When you smashed that beaker in the first test chamber, it made me wonder. If you were to place something else inside, would the mimic transform into that? Or was it programmed to only turn into the beaker? Huh. Good question. Let's test it out. So here's our setup here, right? A, B, C. We got 3 buttons, if you guys remember this here. So, A, B, and C. Right. So currently we pressed button C last. So he is the microscope, right? If we press B, this comes down. He changes into that. If we press A, come on. Now the beaker is smashed. It does not transform into anything. Let's go and press C again. Alright. Now, if we hadn't smashed that beaker and we pressed A, presumably the mimic would turn into the beaker. Now, what if we were to put something else in there? Let's try and get something. I guess it could. Well, we already know it can turn into one of these, right? So let's pick up this thing. Can we actually put that in there? We can. Right. We know it can turn into one of these from B. Let's press A and see what happens. Science is fun, isn't it? Aha, there we go. No, it's not programmed to turn into whatever is in there. It's only programmed to turn into the beaker if the beaker is still in there. It looks like. Alright. If we just put something else kind of random in there. Something like this. What is this? Box of tissues. There we go, right. Will you transform into that? Look, it can transform into that thing. Oh! Oh, look at that, it actually can. I wonder why it didn't transform into that wire thing though. That's kind of cool. So it is, it's programmed to turn into whatever's in there. For some reason, not the other thing. Maybe I just didn't put it in the right place. Not too sure. But it's lucky now, isn't it? Because now we got 2 boxes of tissues. I think that's must pretty much be what Manhor 1 uses every morning when he wakes up and realizes that he's an Australian. That's enough to bring anyone to tears. Enough of this science malarkey. We've got an investigation to uncover. Now we know Gallegos is a bit of a troublemaker. A troublemaker for Alex. She's not happy about the ethics involved here, but the experiments that they're carrying out in these volunteers. The file on 13 is available in the extraction lab. Now, I don't know where the extraction lab is. Did not find anything in here. It might be this one here. Let's have a look. Yeah, something's no right. There you are. Helen Barker Combs. Do your oh wait, we've already, because she's got a name, does she count as something else? No. Right, that was a little bit embarrassing. Right, I don't know how much health this thing has. Let's glue it and let's see how much damage the big iron does. You know, the big iron on her hip.
Big iron on his hip.
Yep.
Big iron on his hip.
Wish me luck. Oh no! Yeah, okay. Okay. When we use weapons, it causes the phantom to become unglued, by the looks of things. So if we had a more high damage, up close and personal weapon, that wouldn't be a problem. Oh no! Oh no! But with the big iron on our hip.
Big iron on his hip.
Yep.
Big iron on his hip.
Things don't look as good. Alright, let's do some inventory management here, I think. What are we looking at? Probably just eat something to get our health back. Let's see, what do we have? Shaker lemon pie, sounds good. Anything else? Oh, nothing in a small stack anyway. Couple of these, let's just eat those. That will do us. Right, can we take these vertical high pose? They got to be vertical because they're the mage item. Oh, come on, man. Auto. Wait, there was an auto sort, wasn't there? Try that again. There was an auto sort. Okay. There. Oh, but we still can't take him up because it hasn't auto sorted them vertical. So we have to go into the menu like this and make sure we get them nice and vertical, because that's what. Fuck you. Fuck you. I had them in a good order. I had all these. Move. Oh yeah, drag. Okay. Right. What I had was all the crafting items up here. Here we go. Get all the crafting items back up there. Put this one here. There we go. And now we got a vertical place to put it. Isn't that nice? Anti-rad pharma fabrication plan. We already had one of those, didn't we? So it looks like these things aren't a one-off pickup. We're gonna get plenty of chances to pick things up should we miss them. Yes. Alright. This is not the extraction lab. Now what is this? Medical operator, right?
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions.
There we go. We should also scan it as well, shouldn't we? I don't think we have one of these. Right, what did we get from that? Right, a vast anatomical database coupled with a top-of-the-line compact surgical toolset makes the TranStar Pyramid Class 490 Medical Series operator the finest in automated healthcare, rivaling even the most skilled surgeon. Like, bloody hell, man, that is insane. That... Just think about what that means, man. Rivals even the most skilled surgeon. I don't have huge knowledge of the medical field, but I believe... I mean, do surgeons not have an area of speciality? Do we not have brain surgeons? Do we not have heart surgeons? This bloody thing rivals even the top of them in their field. Think about how many How many years you spend in medical school in my country? I believe it's round about 6, maybe 7, and then you know, you have to do various, don't know what they call it, apprenticeships and whatnot, and then you get into your field, and then you got to get all the experience of a top class surgeon. Like, that is insane. That this thing has knowledge of all those fields from all those different people in that one little bot, man. That is, like, fuck that, man. Like, you know, obviously there is crazy amounts of tech and science and, you know, brain surgery that goes into all this here, but, like, this one little thing, this one little bot, like, that would change the world, wouldn't it? Just having one of these would completely change the world. You know, you wouldn't have to... You get some kind of... You know, you have some kind of... I don't know, some kind of surgery that needs done, some kind of genetic disease. You don't have to go and see your... in my country, you know, you go and see a general practitioner, you see your GP who'll... you know, figure out if you have a problem that he can fix, or if you got to go on to a specialist, and then you got to wait to see a specialist, and then you got to get tests done, and, like, fuck, man, you just go up to this thing and it bloody scans you, and that's it. That is insane. Patients concerned with safety and privacy wouldn't it put people out of jobs as well? Like, I mean, this does what the NHS does in my country. The NHS, the National Health Service, is a huge industry. It's a huge government funded industry. This thing would just render all that useless. That is insane, man. So many people would lose their jobs. You know, not just talking about, you know, the doctors and the surgeons or the nurses who are part of that, but even all the people involved in that industry, all the drivers who deliver medicines, all the staff contracted in to clean the hospital. That would completely change the economy, man. That is insane, the idea that something like this could exist. Patients concerned with safety and privacy can also rest assured with its patented Panacea Governor technology. The TranStar medical operator is programmed to be minimally invasive and fully discreet. The latest iteration in TranStar technology also boasts an increased 98.2% diagnosis accuracy rating, as well as the introduction of a bedside manner protocol designed to improve rapport with patients. 98.2 diagnosis accuracy. I don't know what the stats are for that in my country. I don't know what the stats are for that. I don't know if that's an improvement or if it's less accurate. Morgan's notes, most medical facilities on station have these in the operator dispensers, can handle just about any trauma if only they didn't tell stupid jokes. I guess that's part of the bedside manner protocol. They can handle just about any trauma. That is insane. Why do we even have why do we need life support? I guess that's not like ICU, is it? That's not. I don't think that's like ventilators and whatnot. That's probably the system on board the ship that support life, oxygen, and I guess. But where were we? In the lobby there was the trauma center. Would we even need a trauma center? Wow, what a fantastic piece of technology. This is like, it's like one of those things like don't know how many of you guys play Bethesda games, but things like think about the mage spells in Skyrim. Those mages, they got to ruin everything, don't they? They have a spell called Transmute, which you can use to turn, I believe it's to turn iron into gold. Any iron ore you have in your inventory, if you cast the spell, it changes into gold ore. And I think the operator's a bit like that. Here's a little piece of technology that completely changes the world. Completely changes the economy of the world when we talk about how many people are employed in the health industry. The transmute spell in Skyrim, we can mine gold and turn it into gold ore. Like again, it completely completely breaks the economy of the game. Containment, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Oh, this is just I see. Oh yes, I see. Right, containment is that down there, isn't it? I guess. Or is no, the containment's the thing in there. That's everything that we've seen, but where's the Gallegos? What was it called? The extraction lab.
See you again, Dr. Yu.
Yes, you too. The extraction lab, yeah, we didn't know where that is, do we? The extraction lab, I don't think we've been in it. We have. Missed it. Medical bay, been here, been in those two. I believe we've been in those two. One of them we had to use the boltcaster to get in. This has the mimic, these are the two mimic experiments there. We've been in that one. Let me just double check something before we move on. Make sure we've seen everything. Yeah, we've been in there, that's Takaji's office. We've been in there, it's when we had to use a boltcaster for. This one, Helen Barker Combs, a parapsychologist, right, that's who we killed in the other room. That's some serious gluing, man. Ah yes, that was boarded up, wasn't it? But who boarded it up? Because there was nobody in here when we came in. So who boarded it up? They've been boarded up from this side? No, what's a more likely explanation? This with a pattern, it looks like it's been boarded up from this side. Someone's missed and... So it looks like they were trying to keep something in rather than keep something out. Alright, well I think we've seen everything here, haven't we? Yeah. Right, Helen Barker Combs was involved with 37. Where's the extraction lab? Denny Ken. Alright, well we've seen everything here, haven't we? Right, where does that leave us? Ah yes, we had to get containment access. We had to scan these things to get into containment, didn't we? Well, looks like we've got no choice, man. We're going into containment. Maybe the extraction lab is in here. Labs B, Labs A, we've done that. There's a science operator. We don't need that. Aha, material extraction, that's the extraction lab. Right, that's where we're going to get information on 37. Kletka containment chamber. Look at this, man, the hammer and sickle, holy crap. So yeah, this was What's that? You scanned this, correct? Yep. Alright. Live examine the morgue. Now we know the key card for the morgue is in the morgue. So that's not going to help us out very much. Yes. Some kind of breaker here. Science operator, we don't need that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're excused. Didn't he push me? What a bloody cheek, man. Whoa. Live exam. Yeah, I didn't trust anything, man.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died.
Yeah, most people are.
Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
Now that's bloody suspicious.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in.
Sure about this. Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's
Aha.
no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
So she's a whistleblower. What happened here? What exactly is she blowing the whistle on? Gallegos habitation pod. How the hell do we bloody get to that? Oh right, yeah, we got to get to the guts, don't we? And then from the guts we can get to, I guess it's in crew quarters, right? Let's just get rid of this. Oh man, we got a lot to do. Complete the live examination procedure. What was that January said? What exactly did January say there? Because that was very suspicious. We don't have playback from January's log. Now I don't remember exactly what she said. What was it? They don't see us not like we see ourselves. Right, talking about the Typhon. The Typhon don't see us like we see ourselves. And I can't remember what happened next, but she said, I'm not a person like you. That's bloody suspicious, man. Like, why does she need to point out that it's not that she's pointing out that she's not a person, because she's, you know, she's a robot, she's some kind of AI, I guess. But why does she have to say I'm not a person like you? Makes me think puts more credence on the no, but we can't be Typhon. Because if we were Typhon, the turrets would be attacking us, right? Kletka. That word again. So that's out to the guts, correct? Lockdown in effect because something is going on here. Containment access, material extraction, gravity utility tunnel system, guts. Tunnel system. Thought it was transport system. We can't get through there until we've done whatever procedure they were working on here. paused. Live examination paused. Who are you? Ruby Stone. Ruby Stone, that's a bloody porn star name if ever I've heard one, man. So we got the high Cypel fabrication plan. Well, we'll never use that. Where does that go into plans? Correct. I guess we already had that already. It doesn't look like it's changed.
Operator approach.
Org. Alright, what do we have here? Lab procedure, Phantom Genesis. They are putting people in here and turning them into phantoms, aren't they? Live exam series TG513. Please ensure there is a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening containment cylinder. Ah, it's a kid. So that person's dead, but it's alive. It's alive. Typhon they're putting in. Okay. Activate psychoscopes before initiating experimental procedures. Metabolic analysis, analytics, diagnostic, ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging. Right, let's activate psychoscope. Open containment shield, that doesn't sound good. Let's find out what happens, I suppose. Whoa!
Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
Specimens required.
Okay. That's... that wasn't very good. No entries found. Contact Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronic. Weakness to EMP, null wave psychic, immunities to electric and stun. So weak to EMP. So we can't use the stun gun on it, but we can use EMP. This was one of those ones we met in volunteer testing, isn't it? Because we used an EMP to stun that and take it out. Did that give us any powers? Yeah. Electrostatic burst. Deals up to 25 damage within 3 meters of the area. Disrupts electronic equipment. Stuns robotic targets. Stuns biological targets. So this just does more damage in a greater area. Stuns for longer. More damage in a greater area. Stuns for longer. Electrostatic resistance. Take 50% less damage from electrical hazards. Negate stun. Absorb electrical damage into psi points. Still bloody chasing us, man. This is not good. Shit. Where's it gone? What is that? Oh, wait. What's that serial number? Is that the phantom we scanned? Was that Volunteer 12? It is, isn't it? That's Volunteer 12. shit. No, 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 not that thing. Where's my bloody... There we go. Oh crap, I don't know if we have enough. I think we have to upgrade this. Why do I have 2 glue guns? 2 pistols, I don't know, man. Where is it? There. Can we actually... We actually can't upgrade it, can we? Upgrade handling and reload speed, but that doesn't really help us. To put points into, which one was it? Science? It's all sci stuff, we're not using that. Security. This one, we need 6 to get lab tech too. Fuck. He went up the stairs, didn't he? He's up the stairs. Right, what happened there? He disrupted our equipment. He disrupted our equipment. Right, that's fine. We can deal with that. My med kit. Oh, there they are. We don't have enough power left. How? Can it be glued? Weapon offline. Shit. Can't be glued. It just disrupts our weapons. So what do we do? We EMP, that's what we do. EMP, we stun it. And then I don't know what to do after that. Run away, I think. Yeah, that worked. Stun and run, that's what we'll be doing. That worked. That worked. Going up the stairs, that's fine. What we can do, plant it here. Get its attention. Come on, lad. Come on, mate. Come on. There it is. There it is. Come on. Round the corner, good lad. Good lad. Got it.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.